Hi guys, I'm Kelsey from First Lutheran Galveston here with another ukulele lesson. So let's review what we learned last time. We worked on our C chord, our C7 chord, our F chord, our G7 chord, and our G chord. Oh. Because there's not a whole lot of difference in that, it seems like. So let's work on an exercise where we go from C to F to G. Play each one 4 times, put 4 beats of rest in between. Ready? Start with C. C and play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch to F. Ready and play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch to G. Ready and play. Switch to C, ready and play. And continue with that and practice with working your chords back and forth. Now take out your rest. C, F, G, C, 4 times each. Ready and play. C, 2, 3, switch to F, 2, 3, switch to G, switch to C. Called a chord progression. That's going to be used in a lot of different songs. You can practice your strumming once you get really good. There's a bunch of different strumming technique patterns and videos and things on YouTube. You're welcome to look those up. They go a little more in depth with some really nice diagrams if you're interested in that. But today we have 2 more chords to learn. So the first chord is D, and when I teach my kids at school, they complain about this one because you got to shove all your fingers in a little tiny space. So we use our pointer finger all the way across, 2nd fret, top string, then your middle finger's next to it, and your ring finger's next to that. So you're shoving 3 fingers into the 2nd fret. That's the D chord. Now, if you have chubby little fingers like me, it's a little problem. So make sure you're using the fat part of your finger and not your nail so that all of those strings can ring out nice. So that is your D chord. Now, D goes along very well with the A. So A, we're going to learn A7 because I think A7 is easier. A7 is in the 1st fret, the 1, 2, 3rd string from the bottom, 1st fret. I like those 1-fingered chords. They're a lot easier. So the song we're going to work on is called Do Lord. It's in your packet. If you haven't downloaded the packet, make sure you do that. It has tons of music, tons of tips in there. I would highly suggest that. It also has a list of books and things that would help you if you were interested in finding a certain song. So on Do Lord, we need G, C, A7, and D. It also says D7 in there, but don't worry about it. I like D better. It's a lot easier. Then you don't have to use your pinkies. So, Do Lord sounds like this. Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me. Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me. Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me. Look away beyond the blue. You can use this song once you get your chords all sorted out. You can use this as a great way to figure out different strum patterns. You can do a lot of different things with this song. You can make it fast, make it slow, whatever you want to do. So our next song is Sanctuary. Sanctuary is another easy one because it's slower and you use those chords that we already know. So let's give that a shot. We start on D. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary. So if you wanted to play along, you could practice it a little bit, work on the chords, and then play along, or you could play on your own. Now, when I get a new piece of music, I make sure Number one, that I've heard it at least once, because if you go in and you don't know the song at all and you're trying to put words and chords and everything together, it's not going to be as successful. So make sure you have an idea of the tune in your head. Like Sanctuary, for example, it starts on a D chord. So I'm going to look through it and I'm going to do my exercises. Do D 4 times, then switch to A 4 times, then the next one on the page is G, back to D, then A, and I just go in succession. It may not match up exactly with the song, but what's more important, what the goal is to work on my fingers moving to the right place. Then once I'm used to this, then I can start putting it with the song, start singing the words and all that. So the most important thing is making sure that your chords, your fingers are where they're supposed to be, the chords sound good, and that all of your strings are ringing, and you don't get, little thuddy sounds, or it's not going to sound the way you want. After Sanctuary, there's a whole bunch more music that has pretty much the same chords that we've already used. I tried to choose songs that you would know, or at least you've heard them at church or something like that, where you would be most successful. Are there more chords than the ones we've learned? Yes, there are. There's like B flat. I try to avoid songs that have B flat in it because it's a 4-finger chord and I don't like it. But there's a lot of ways that if you found a song that you liked, you could transpose and put it into a different key. So if I found a song in D that I wanted to be in C, so I could use my C, F, and G chords, that could be very easy to do. You just find a YouTube video and it'll show you how to do it. So if you ever have any more questions, you want exercises, you want resources, please feel free to email me. I hope you enjoy uking. Have a great day.